What's up, man? How you guys doing? Dude, I'm doing awesome today. I appreciate you asking. Is everybody on here? Yeah, man, that sounds good. You guys in there? Yeah, man, love that. Love that. How many people are we gonna have on this call today? Ten people. That's awesome. How's everything going there in Farmville? When are you guys gonna have me out there, man? I've never been out there. Yeah, man, I'm gonna borrow Grant's plane. I'm gonna cruise down there and see y'all, all y'all beautiful people up there in Farmville. That's awesome, man. Can you guys see my screen? Perfect. I wanted to bring this up first. If you guys have logged in, then you've seen that we basically dropped this in, and we do these live webcasts every month. We'll do one for managers, and we'll also do one for salespeople. So as you can see on this one, what we're going to do is we're actually going to have a special guest. It's our national sales manager for the Cardone Group. And if you guys are familiar with the Cardone Group, they're the #1 in-house training company in the business. So this guy, Derek Simons, has been running it for about 15 years. What he's going to cover right there is these deal desking tips, negotiating for profitability and increase first pass closes. So I would advise all sales management to be on that. And it'll be Thursday at 2 p.m. Okay, so whenever you guys are ready to roll, you let me know. That way I can dive in here. All right, man. Hey, guys, I appreciate everybody's time on the call this morning. I spoke to Jerry the other day, and he said, hey, man, do a revamp for my group, because we just hooked up this new service advisor training for your entire dealership. And, you know, Jerry's been telling me, he says, you know, look, these guys been doing, they've been doing some great things, man. Ever since March, I think you guys been setting some records for the group. Is that true? Congratulations on that. That is unbelievable. That's awesome. I mean, setting records, man, that makes you feel good. That gets you excited. That gets you jacked up every single day when you guys come in there. And, you know, but the thing is that you guys can only celebrate those for so long. You know? And what happens is now you guys may start looking at, okay, well, we're doing a lot better than the rest of the group in this particular area, but you know, that's that middle class mentality that Grant's always talking about, comparing yourself to other people. So let's start looking at, hey, look, what did we miss? Okay, where's the main opportunity? Which is why I think Jerry said, hey, you know, we're going to set up, we need to do a little bit more work in our service. We're going to be pushing on that. We're going to be putting the foot on the gas in those departments. So what I want to do is, the first thing that I want to talk about is, like, the only reason you guys aren't getting what you want right now, which is all departments crushing it, just, you know, setting yourself apart from everybody else in the group in every area, is because the discipline is out. You know, if you guys go into these reports right here, and if you guys actually look at these, you know, look, this is what's happened for the month. You know, so you guys are going to keep setting the records in that, you know, the used department. You guys are going to keep killing it, you know, no matter what. I mean, you guys are going to keep getting what you're doing right now. There's definitely no doubt about that. But, you know, great attitudes, you know, current skill, that only goes so far. So the only way that you step into that new area, that new realm that you're looking to be at, is, look, you guys got to push your people. Okay, you guys are doing real well right now, and what happens is everybody starts talking about it, and everybody's all jacked up and thinking, well, man, we're doing pretty good. You know, I got, you know, some guys, you know, they're making some big paychecks every month, you know, bigger than what they were. And so what we got to do is we got to be able to push, because no matter what, 76% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, which means 76% of your salespeople, of your entire group right there, is living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, would you guys say that's fairly true? Okay. If you give your people the option to be average or be great, I mean, they're going to pick average every single time. You know, you guys, you know, probably the majority of people in this room right now, you guys all have kids, man. You guys send your kids to school every single day. You know, and you tell them to go to school. You tell them to get smarter, to go after their dreams, to get what they want, so that they don't have to live that life, that paycheck to paycheck. But you got to do it for your people, man. I mean, this is how you guys work your pay plan right here. So if you guys want to get a bump in that new car department, if you want to get a bump in the service department, look, we got to get the commitment right now that, hey, look, we're going to step this game up. You know, and because you guys are going to keep doing it. You guys are going to keep getting exactly what you're getting now, which is great. And if you're looking around at everybody else, you're saying, hey, man, we're doing pretty good. You know, we put Farmville on the map. You know? Yeah. So look, what I want to do is I want to talk about the discipline on this. Right? And so what we got to do is we got to require your people to do this every single day. You know? And I mean, unless there's somebody who's too good, and unless you have any employees who are too good to spend 10 minutes getting better every single day, then they need to do it. And they're not going to do it unless you make them do it. You got to hold them accountable. And then once you hold them accountable and once you make them do it, dude, it gets easier for them. You know, they become that guy at the gym. If you've ever been to a gym, you see the buffest guy there, you're like, dude, why is that guy here? Dude, because he found out he found out it works, man. So he's like, dude, I'm gonna stay here all the time. He started hitting his goals. He started getting excited. He started getting more motivated. If these guys are only doing, you know, a few segments every week, I mean, they're coming in here and they're like, dude, training doesn't work. And so that's where we've got to push it to get it to be a daily thing, okay? I would tell you, look, man, make them do 6 segments per day. If they're going to get mad about, you know, 1 or 2 segments per day, dude, give them something to get mad about. Tell them, look, 6 segments per day, man. These videos are 2 or 3 minutes long. Just let's give it 30 days and see if we can blow these other departments out the gate. Let's really blow this thing up. Let's set some real records that people are just looking around going, dude, what is going on down there? What's happening over there in Farmville? And that's how you guys are going to get it. That's how you're going to get it. So you got to make the commitment right now to get disciplined. Stay disciplined. Look, we're going to make our people do this. So what's happening is now we want you guys to come inside here. Jerry, how often do you guys run in sales meetings? My man. Right here inside boot camps, this is going to lay out the biggest problem in training, the single biggest problem in training. And the reason you don't get the results that you want from it is because the training is not done in the right sequence. You know, we get loose. You know, a process is set up for a very specific reason, man. It's designed to deliver a result. That's why you guys have a sales process. Delivers a result. You go through every single step, you guys got an unbelievable shot at selling a vehicle. Okay, this is a training process right here. So when we focus particularly on one topic for 10 days, like let's just start with point of contact. You can pick what you guys have the most trouble with. These are the sales meetings you run every single morning as a group. When your people start seeing you doing this every morning, they start seeing you inside here, they're gonna see videos that they would normally pass up. I was training this morning on the meet and greet. And I was sitting inside there going, dude, that video is so freaking sick. Everybody needs to see this today. And I've seen this stuff, man. I'm swimming in the Kool-Aid while drinking the Kool-Aid. I mean, there's nobody who knows this program better than me. There's one guy on this planet who may know this program better than me, besides Grant. And I'm sitting here seeing these videos going, dude, that's unbelievable stuff. Because I forget it. you guys got to go back. And so what we do is we drill this in the right place. This is going to tell you, look, here's the video to run. It's 2 minutes long. And then we're going to go into a role play so that we can role play with our people. That way they're not practicing. The automobile business right now has an unbelievable opportunity. Okay, for a number of different reasons. Okay, number one, it's pent-up demand. I mean, people's cars are old right now. They got to get new stuff. Okay, number two, it's the only money that they have. They've saved up. They don't have enough money for a home right now. They don't have enough money to go out and, you know, do all this other stuff, but they've got a little bit of money to put on a down payment. They got a little bit of money. So we've got to get our people so good at what they're doing that we can actually capitalize on this opportunity while the window is open. Because I know everybody in this room right now has been in the business long enough to know about cycles. Okay, you guys know everything there is to know about cycles. You've been through them. Okay, so that's going to be more of like a sales meeting piece as a group. What's happened is we've just opened up this service advisor training for you. Okay, your service advisors have probably never had any type of training before on, you know, communication with the customer, upsell. Maybe they have. And what's going to happen is, look, you need to ramp them up as well. You need to tell them, look, man, we're going to step our game up here. Okay, we're doing a new deal here. We got a full commitment from the entire management staff, though everybody is being pushed. Everybody's being pushed. Everybody's going to be hustling because, you know, look, setting records is great. But what's the reality, man? What can you guys really do? What is the potential of the store? Because if you guys keep talking about the records long enough, then everybody gets real confused that, you know, they're doing everything, and then they're going home every night and they're living paycheck to paycheck. They can't afford to send their kids to good schools. Christmas comes around, they can't afford that extra bike they want to get their kids. And so this is how you do it, guys. So what we've done is we've opened this up and we're going to set you up. Jeff Cowan's team is going to do something special with the service advisors. It's more of like a walkthrough, you know, all the way through this program. Jeff Cowan's the #1 service advisor in the entire North America. Okay. Grant would blow it up in this space, but he's never been that guy. So we wanted to team up with Jeff. So you guys now have this available. And so we're going to go through. That's going to be setting up. Starting today, we want your people going through there and doing training segments. I mean, have people in your service department running through, getting motivated, finding out how to greet a customer, finding out how to have communication with the customer, because the more committed you get to that, the more opportunity, the more your people are going to see an opportunity. I was reading this statistic this morning that said 63% of all customers were willing to give a referral. 63%. But only 11% of salespeople ask for it. And that just got me thinking. I'm like, dude, the only reason they don't ask for it is because they don't know what they're doing. And so the only way that they get confident in asking for those referrals, the only way that they get confident in what they're doing every single day. I mean, if that's an issue on new cars, dude, people are getting, you know, they're getting financed for cars right now that I know you guys on this call, you guys are thinking, dude, I never thought that deal would get done. Right? Maybe things have tightened up a little bit here recently, but, you know, look, the opportunity is still open. So if your people aren't training on the mistakes, if they don't have this story built right here, the facts of the follow-up basics, then look, they're not going to be asking for referrals. You guys aren't going to get that new car sales where you want it to be and where it really should be. Okay, so whatever you're doing in the used car department, dude, put your foot on the gas. Keep doing what works. Do not go away from what's been working. But step it up in these other departments. And what that's going to do is you guys need to have more discipline on how much better you're going to get. You guys are going to keep doing what you're doing now. Okay? So now we got to do something more. Okay, what questions do you guys have just from the call today? I mean, is everybody on this call, I mean, are you guys committed? Are you guys fully committed to saying, hey, look, dude, we're going to step this thing up? I mean, we've been doing awesome, but, you know, how good can we really get? You know, I think Jerry wants to see everybody's commitment on this call from, you know, look, we're really going to get committed to the training. We're going to get focused on the numbers. the more attention we pay, the more attention that we pay to these bigger numbers, the bigger opportunities in the service department and the new car department, we'll start getting them. And I know you guys have been gunning for them, but here's the opportunity. Here's the time to say, look, man, we're fully in, full deal, and we're willing to push everybody inside the store to be able to step up to that next level. Okay, and so the training's really going to help you out with that. Do you guys have any questions about anything that we've covered? Is there anything you'd want to see inside the program today while I have you on the call?
Every week we're going to have a live webinar where you can hop on there and get best practices as a manager or a salesperson. You can get a hold of me.
Yeah.
You can call me here at the office. It's 310-777-0255.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm kind of an intense guy. I believe in this a lot. So if I'm coming off a little strong for you guys, I am.
You said there's a few people in there who haven't been in the program? Yes, sir. So look, guys, this is how you want to do it every day. I come in here. I'm the accountability manager in my office. I hold every single person accountable. I'll come in here every morning. It takes me about 2.5 minutes, tops, to come inside here and be able to load this report and find out, you know, look, let's go inside here. If I just go into the total users, there's 12. Okay, and I'm going to populate this to the people. This is who's trained this month. So anybody below this, they've not done any training. I mean, really, if you look at this report, you've got one person, and I wouldn't even consider that person. I mean, you know, 29 segments over. I mean, what day is this? We're on the 20th day. I mean, that's about a segment and a half per day. So I want you to really think about, like, dude, what are we going after? How good have we already done, and our people aren't even pushing? What happens when we start pushing? How many of our salespeople really step it up and go from a not paycheck to paycheck lifestyle? I mean, dude, for me, I lived that life. I grew up in a small town in Indiana, man, so I know what happens. You're surrounded by a lot of people who are extremely average, and then all of a sudden you start doing sort of okay, and you're looking around like, dude, I'm doing great. And so everybody in this room is probably doing really well, and you're looking around saying, well, I'm doing good. But you guys have a responsibility as management to push your people, because they're not going to do it themselves. Okay, so you guys can pull these reports every day. So what I would do is I would get inside here and look at them so you can find out, and we'll send them to you. We send them to you. And all you got to do is just click right inside here. Usage report. That way you know what's happening with your people. That way you at least know what they're interested in. You can come in here and look at what they're actually training on. I mean, you know, you don't even have to look at what they're failing, what they're having trouble with. You can find out what they're interested in, because I guarantee you got people in your store right now who you think are good in one certain area, and they know for sure they're just not raising their hand saying, you know, hey, look, man, I'm not doing very well in the follow-up calls. I'm really just kind of shooting from the hip because I don't really know what to say other than, hey, look, man, are you coming back to purchase that brand new vehicle? Right? And so there's strategies for everything. I mean, I could go through all this for you if you guys haven't seen it. So if you guys don't have any questions, man, that's gonna cover it for today. I know you wanted just a brief call. Jerry, you good? All right, man, I'll talk to you then. Yeah. Thanks, guys. All right, take care. All right, bye. Yeah, what's up? Did you guys like that? The fuck? All right, guys. Have a good day. Crush it.